Said yo. I said yo. I said yo. One man army against 50, bro. I stand on it. Time out. Used to be scared of thrillers. In other words,
the Cowboys haven't beat a team above 500. They beat a team right at 500.
But no, it's hard. It's hard because then they wouldn't even play in the conference championship. Hey, forget all that. Hey,
the whole year, and it ain't about fantasy, it's about the facts. No, that's not the thing. That is not the thing. You never.
We just went viral for the wrong reasons again.
Do you realize it all comes back to fraud?
You was trying to see how we feel about that situation? Nah.
And Blake Hall.
I said hey yo.
Yo.
Don DeMarco. Hey man, say man. Episode 132. Tuesday, September 23rd. Just had to document that.
Go.
Man, we here, man. Lots been going on this past weekend. A lot coming up this weekend. We had some good football, collegiately, professionally. Big news today, though. John Mateer, Oklahoma's star quarterback, is having hand surgery, and they are now going to be without him for a few weeks. We don't know how long yet. And this is coming off of the big win against Auburn. You know, Auburn came into Oklahoma, gave him a challenge. Jackson Arnold, it was a revenge game for him, quote unquote. But Oklahoma did beat Auburn 24-17. But like I said, at what cost? Now they're going to be without their star quarterback, who we said is possibly the best quarterback in the country.
Yeah.
He's their team's leading passer. What just happened? He's the team leading passer. Sure. How big is this news?
Say something.
How big is the news for losing John Mateer? Leading passer and rusher for Oklahoma. This team is 4-0. Like I said, they just got tested against Auburn coming into their house. It seemed like they was rolling. So what do we think about Oklahoma losing John Mateer and the Heisman favorite?
It's downhill from here. I think they got one game left after that. They play every ranked team in the conference. Like it ain't looking too pretty. Because after Kent State, they got Texas, South Carolina, Ole Miss, Tennessee, Alabama, Missouri, then LSU. Which I will say, LSU probably is not going to be ranked by then. But that's neither here or there. But go ahead.
LSU finally put up 30 points this weekend. They opened up the offense.
Oh yeah, who they play?
Yeah, you wild for that.
Who they play?
You know that
FCS. FCS East. Yeah, they probably lose this week. This week they probably beat South Carolina. They're probably going to lose in streak soon. Out of the next 4 games, they're going to lose 3.
Yeah.
Who, LSU?
Yes. They got Ole Miss, South Carolina, Vanderbilt, Texas A&M.
And which of those games?
And Alabama. Every single one other than South Carolina, which is probably going to be a dogfight.
Well,
it's like 49 to 51%.
To the Oklahoma's point, it's going to be a big loss for sure.
Sure.
He's probably one of the better quarterbacks and more consistent quarterbacks this season so far in the nation. You were undefeated, although I'm going to say didn't have that too many tough. Well, you beat Michigan.
Beat
We
Auburn.
don't know how tough that is.
Beat Auburn.
Beat Auburn, but your schedule is going to get tougher. I believe they do have,
Bro,
if I'm not mistaken,
let me see.
Michael Hawkins coming back after mid/solid performance last year when he played. So there's still some level of hope. I just don't think it's as high as it used to be. You just got to win one game at a time. And when coaches start saying one game at a time, the season's over. So
God, what they say week by week, 0-0. I'm trying to go 1-0.
Yeah. So it's tough. It's unfortunate. Hopefully for him, he comes back next year.
Pressure.
This song went out.
Yeah, I want out. But yeah, how you feel about it, Brando? You got hope?
It's for Oklahoma. I mean, it's unfortunate. It's bad timing, considering, like you said, their SEC's conference schedule is about to pick up, and considering he was like the best thing to look at from the quarterback position. I mean, he stood out the most so far. He was a Heisman favorite, so I mean, this is really, I think this is really hurting the Heisman at this point because like there's no clear favorite for Heisman at this point. John Mateer was in the lead. I wouldn't say he was that much of a favorite, but he was in the lead. So I mean, the Heisman is hurting at this point. You know what I'm saying? Heisman is crying out for somebody to come get it. There's a lot of football left, but you know, by this point last week, we had a couple names already in the belt. I know Travis Hunter, after he won that game against somebody early in the season, he was like, yeah, Heisman. Ashton Genty, week 2, he put up 200 on Oregon. He was like Heisman. So with John Mateer getting hurt, you know, I think it's hurting the Heisman. And he was taking Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield was like, ain't no quarterbacks that's it this year. Ain't no Johnny Manziel's. Ain't no Cam Newton's. Ain't no Joe Burrows this year. And so
And then what's the best running back? Missouri's?
It's back to the drawing board. A lot more scouting to do, but I mean, it's a lot of football left. There's no need to overreact for that. But I do think Oklahoma should be glad they got out of there with a win against Auburn. That was a game that honestly could have went either way. There's a lot of questionable calls. If they're Oklahoma's favor, which helped them win the game by 1 score. But Auburn, I mean, if we're going off eye test, they got a wide receiver. I think it's number 8. Can you make sure? Oh, damn.
Look at the stats.
Cam Coleman, 6'3" sophomore from Phoenix City, Alabama.
What do you put up? 137? No, what was it?
He gonna have he's a name to watch for in the coming future. No, he had 3 catches for 88 yards and a touchdown against Oklahoma. But he's a go getter. Like he go gets the rock. He was making plays. Some calls didn't go his way, but he's gonna be a name to watch out for in the future.
I'll tell you this: Oklahoma head coach got him playing defense. He got them finally playing defense. He brought that Clemson defense to Oklahoma and finally got them boys right. But they had 10 sacks. They had 10 sacks against Auburn.
10.
Yeah, they set a school record. That was Oklahoma. Well, not they had 10 sacks, right?
I mean, I'm just shocked to hear that. Like, I don't think I've heard that since, I don't know, North Mac.
Against us?
Yeah.
Or I think it was them, and the last sack was a safety. If I'm not, let me look at box score. Defense.
Yeah,
Sacks.
the defense gonna have to carry them because, like I said, They losing all the offense. The quarterback going. He's leading passer and rusher. It's real slim for them, and they got to play Texas in 2 weeks, so it's slim for them. Did y'all hear about the SEC new rival schedule?
No, what happened?
No, I'm not aware of that.
Oh my gosh, college football, bro, is no longer a sport we know, bro. So SEC, we know they're increasing their conference play to 9 games, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So they're implementing in their schedule. Each school is going to have 3 rivals that they play every year, and the other 6 they'll rotate.
Kind of like that, depending who facing who.
And the ones that have already been proposed, you're going to be losing. There won't be no Alabama, LSU. There won't be no Florida, Tennessee. Like, they missing out on a lot of key games that make the SEC the SEC. But SEC, they increased they accepted all these new teams. Now it's 16 schools in the SEC. They increasing the conference play to 9 games, and 3 of them you're gonna get 3 rivals, and you losing some key games there.
You absolutely can't do that. You can't call it rivals and then not give them their rivals. You can't be pussy like that. Your Oklahoma gonna have to play your Texas. Your Georgia got to play your Alabama.
Marco,
Your
Bijan. We'll get there in a second, man. Hey, man, we have to get on the fantasy football, man, because we're missing out on the game. But go ahead.
Well,
yeah. So
I'm looking at Bama's schedule over the next 4 years in the conference. I'm not mad at the Georgia not being every year because, I mean, we didn't play Georgia every year historically. It's just become a new fad since the Kirby Smart, Nick Saban era. So I'm not opposed to that. I don't know why we're playing Tennessee every year unless there's some history pre-civil rights that I'm not aware of.
But you don't get no LSU.
Other than
twice out of the 4
other than
years.
Auburn, when you say Georgia is your rival so far, I feel like they created must-see TV. Actually, wasn't that like, other than a playoff game, that was the most watched game other than Michigan, Ohio State?
I mean, if you're looking at rivals as regards to popularity, I mean, we can just say the best teams of the year is the rivals, but like Georgia and Alabama doesn't have any. That's a new established rivalry. That's not something that was common. We would have to wait to the SEC championship to see them. So it's not something that we would miss if we didn't play them in the regular season every year. Auburn, like, no question. My question is just like I think the 3 that I saw was Auburn, Mississippi State, Tennessee. Get the freak. Like Mississippi State. Maybe they're saying Alabama's that bad now. So when I look at Georgia's, right, I'm pretty sure Auburn, Florida, South Carolina. I understand the Florida. I understand the Auburn. The South Carolina, that has to be a new thing. When was that a thing?
I guess because the region, they're the closest.
Yeah.
That's fair. Like Texas, Oklahoma, Texas A&M. That's legitimate. But then Arkansas? Come on, yo.
I guess Arkansas. How about this? Arkansas, Vanderbilt rivals.
They said it's somebody for everybody.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
But that's what happened when they introduced all these schools that are not homegrown SEC schools. I mean, they got to throw them somewhere. So
yeah,
Texas is still in. Texas A&M, Oklahoma. Yeah, that's valid. But I'm looking at like Vanderbilt, Tennessee. Yeah, and they get to snag Auburn and Mississippi State. So I mean, bro. SEC is trying to be these pioneers in the sport, bro. They trying to dictatorship the college football landscape.
Yeah,
that would trump the college football landscape. You know what I mean? They trying to have it their way.
MAGA. I'm with you, Brando. Fuck it, say it.
Bro, they are, bro. And it's
say it, Brando.
the Big Ten, following right behind them, man. The Big Ten.
Hey, Preston, we have a cure for autism now.
Come on. What is going on?
But
what he just.
Hey man, we got a fresh AP top 25 this week. A big matchup from last week. You had number 19 Indiana host the number 9 Illinois, and boy, they made it look like Illinois did not deserve to lead the state of Illinois. Beat them 63-10. Did that win say more about Indiana, or did it say more about Illinois? Indiana's quarterback went for 5 tutties too. What are you talking about? 21, 23, 5 tutties, and we looking for quarterbacks. He put on a performance for sure.
I genuinely think it exposed Illinois. Unless I missed something last year, when did they ever deserve to be top 20 anything?
They were okay last year. They made the playoff. But
yeah, I don't know how they got into the top 10 though.
Yeah, I don't know.
They didn't make no playoffs.
They missed it.
Illinois?
It wasn't a no championship game.
Wait, who made it? Indiana did?
Indiana was in it.
Indiana made it. Illinois was ranked until the very end when they went on that losing streak. After them helmets. Yeah. After that throwback uniforms.
Illinois finished. They went 6-3 in the conference last year, 10-3 on the season, and finished 16th in the AP poll last year.
So they won a bowl game, and now they just exposed that Illinois wasn't built like that, and I think that's what's revealing in the beginning.
They closed out their season beating South Carolina in the Citrus Bowl.
And for respect, South Carolina, other than the running back, they damn near played everybody. Sanders, because they're all underclassmen, or did they sit out? Who knows nowadays?
I mean, South Carolina don't look convincing anymore anyway. So I know it's year over year. Last year they definitely looked a lot better. We assume South Carolina would be better, but I don't think Illinois deserved to be ranked in the beginning of the year or even now. Like,
so
it's just exposure.
With that being said, do you agree with an Indiana team being ranked number 12 now?
Yeah.
11.
They beat Old Dominion, Kennesaw State, Indiana State, Illinois. They've only given up 3 touchdowns on the season.
I mean, so far, yeah. I don't have no issue with that. I don't have no issue with them being ranked 11 until another team goes in and take their spot or kick them off. I'm good with it for now.
So I'm looking at Oregon. It's looking like they're gonna have a tough back-to-back weeks. Oregon gets Penn State this week, and they're gonna get Indiana the following week. And we'll see. We'll finally see how the real pecking order of things are. With that game this week. But before we get there, staying in the Big Ten, Michigan and Nebraska, that was a good game. I come to admit that I was wrong about Nebraska, upsetting Michigan. They very well could have, but couldn't stop the run like most teams against Michigan. So they only lost by 3 points. So there was a D-line away from winning that game. And Dylan Raiola, I think he played very well.
That's one of those things where I mean, at this point, I think we should expect this from Michigan for a while. You know what I mean? Like fighting the mids, get a best game against Ohio State, 6-6. You know what I'm saying? Like there's your statements about Michigan being upset by Nebraska was just coming from the performance that they had against Oklahoma, and that was still a competitive game.
That and I trusted Dylan Raiola to step up, and he did. It's just his defense let him down. His defense gave up 2 big runs. Justin Haynes had 2 crisp calls. Shout out to transfer from Alabama. But Dylan had played a great game. And Bryce Underwood took Eric's advice. He used his dreads to seal the game.
No cap, bro. Because I guess he had to get some practice on the FCS team. But yeah, you gotta shake your dreads, gang.
Yeah, and
If you want to win,
they my bad. But yeah, my fault. Yeah, they had also not only was he running, but they was calling plays for him to run. I know that game ceiling drive, they called two quarterback two QB design runs for him to pick up a first down in the game. So I think that's a plus for Michigan, seeing that if he ain't gonna throw the ball well, he'll at least run it because he only had 105 yards and no touchdowns in the air, 12
yeah,
2. And it clicked to me. It clicked to me, why Eric likes Michigan and the Eagles, but it clicked to me. But nonetheless, 290 yards on the ground for Michigan.
It's a good ball.
You know what I mean? You can't ask for it. You can't ask for no better. So I mean, I don't think Michigan gonna make too much noise, but it's cool until they play Ohio State.
Yeah, they don't, and their schedule is pretty water until Ohio State. So
They got USC. USC got a big test this weekend. They're playing. Well, they play in Illinois. I guess that's a test. I fully expect USC to run that game. Is there any other big games? I don't think so. The Big 12 game, Utah laid the egg against Texas Tech. Very disappointed for them. Let's see what else.
Are we done with the Big 12 because Colorado sucks?
I mean, Colorado stinky.
I ain't gonna lie. I can't really name anybody else in the Big 10, right? Big 12 right now.
Iowa State undefeated, Texas Tech undefeated, Houston undefeated.
Oh, Houston is there.
BYU undefeated.
BYU played Colorado this week.
Yeah.
That's true. Colorado figure out who their quarterback is yet?
They working with Kaden Salter right now.
Saucy.
Yeah, I have empathy for Dion, man. Like you lose, you no longer coach your son, so now you're really exposed to like your actual like coaching merit for real, which is not I don't think it's a diss, but like we haven't seen him coach without his son ever.
Yeah.
So you 2-2 on the season. The games that you lost was kind of disgusting. You got a relatively long schedule, although, like I said, Big 12, the hype in the Big 12 is dying, considering Arizona State is already unranked now. TCU looked good against, North Carolina, but I'm not convinced because
they don't look that good either.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, hopefully you make another bowl. Hopefully, because being bowl eligible is just like making the playoffs in North Carolina State playoffs, but don't take much. So hopefully he can do that.
Yeah, he got to figure out the quarterback thing, bro. And it's hard to say. It's hard to say. It's hard to say he don't have the answer there, considering you got the 5-star recruit, you got the transfer, you got the walk-on. I mean, you got plenty of options. But Kaden Salter has been, I think he's running with it right now, which is the transfer from Liberty. But he's still showing that he got a long way to go, unfortunately. So
yeah.
I think they have a big chance to make some noise, though, this week against BYU. They have a chance. They have the opportunity, should I say. Who is the last team in the AP Top 25. We did get a new AP Top 25 this week. Ohio State at 1. Miami jumped up to 2 after beating Florida. Penn State's at 3. LSU's at 4. Georgia's at 5. Oregon 6. Oklahoma 7. Florida State 8. TAMU 9, and Texas it dropped down to 10, even though they beat Sam Houston 55-0. Do we have any concerns? Is Ohio State rightfully so the number one team in the country?
I ain't got no problem with it, yeah.
Time will tell all.
Yeah.
We're still relatively early in football, although there are some teams who are taking L's really very, very early. We haven't gotten to the bulk of conference play. So
Yeah.
I think any switching around the rankings at this point is just it doesn't matter. Like it's not set in stone. We still got a long schedule ahead. Ohio State's gonna have to play some of these teams. You know what I mean?
Y'all play Oregon this year?
Penn
I don't think they
State.
play Penn State neither.
No Penn State.
We play Penn State every year,
Yeah. So it'll
Indiana.
It'll fall in line. The chips will fall. Penn State has not played anybody until this week.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things where it's like some of these rankings we don't really know until they start to collide, and so it creates good TV, because everybody's going to be watching Penn State, Oregon.
Yeah.
You got to find out. You got to find out if Penn State's really like that. Ohio State at some point later in the season in October get tested. So
I took Penn State. Don't look like. And then after that, you better hope Michigan's ranked.
That's
no
where
no room for error on Ohio State's schedule because I don't see Illinois being ranked much longer. I do think USC is going to take care of them. I like Jordan Maeva at USC. He kicked Miller Moss out of there. Took over that starting job, even though they lost their best weapon, Branch, to Georgia. But I do like Maeva, so I think they'll handle Illinois this week. I look at a team like, it's don't really matter because it is early, but I wouldn't have no problem if they wanted to jump Miami to number one. Miami has looked like the best team in the country. They played
Notre
Dame in a good game. I think Notre Dame is better than their 22 ranking. You just got to rank them there because they got 2 L's.
Yeah.
And then they also beat Florida this week. Now, Florida don't have no offense, but Florida does have a good defense. Like you said, Eric, a couple weeks ago. Florida definitely got a good, stout SEC defense. When they went in there and held Miami to just 26 points, I was like, okay.
Yeah.
They held Miami to 26 points, LSU to 20 points, 1 offensive touchdown. So that's a good Florida defense nonetheless. And then they beat, quote-unquote, USF, whatever you want to say about that. But if you want to argue Miami's number one team in the country, I wouldn't be opposed to that. Ohio State, that Texas win, kind of like the Clemson win, you know what I'm saying? It don't look too good right now.
Yeah.
And Ohio State better hope Texas win out because their schedule is slim for Ohio State.
The upside to that, though, is there's a 14-team playoff again this year. Or 12? Is it 12?
I think it's still 12.
12? Mm-hmm. So you're not gonna bump them out of the 12 if they don't lose. They might have a worse undefeated schedule if they still undefeated, but
who?
Ohio State. You said better hope that Texas wins out, but it's who is Ohio State gonna lose to?
Yeah, Penn State. We don't trust Penn State during the end of the year.
We'll find out Saturday.
Penn State or Oregon, man. That's a top 10 matchup. Y'all got any thoughts about that game? Penn State, they are hosting Oregon. Penn State still got Drew Aller. Oregon has a new quarterback in Dante Moore. Dante Moore's look good, but like I said, this will be his first test for real this year. Penn State's as well. Penn State's only giving up what? Are they even giving up a touchdown this year?
Who have they played 2 for them?
Nevada,
yeah,
FIU, and Villanova.
Nobody.
I don't think they've only given up one
basketball
touchdown.
school.
Nobody. Penn State has only given up 2 touchdowns this season.
Shout out to them.
In 3 games.
It'd be a real test now, though, because Oregon been doing the same BTA.
Yeah.
They just put Oregon State in the locker. And
Boy.
swirly the other day. Oklahoma State swirly. You know what I'm saying?
So bad they
Northwestern.
fired their coach. Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they've actually been playing, although they've been playing the bottom of the barrel, they've been playing Power 5 schools.
Who?
I don't think Villanova is a Power 5 school. I don't think FIU is a Power 5 school. I don't think Nevada is a Power 5 school. This is gonna be Penn State's first live hitting practice since camp. You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't really played nobody all season. With all
They
due
got
respect.
fresh bodies.
So, they might they better come out swinging. They have home field advantage. They got the all white, stadium post on their side, but I think Oregon might mess around and go in there and upset them.
Quote unquote upset.
I mean,
no, you're right.
Yeah.
It's upset. What he said, they 6:30 p.m. They're gonna be they would have had that Mo Bamba jumping up in. They
it's
said
a
that was
whiteout
never a
game.
real thing.
You said what now?
Say that again.
Was that ever a real thing?
A real moment?
What you mean?
I think it was against Michigan, right?
They do it ever since the
A&M?
song drop. They do it ever since the song drop. They do it for every whiteout game, every game, but specifically
I think they
whiteout
did it
games.
they did it against Michigan. Yeah, it was Michigan. They had to call timeout. Yeah, that's real.
Yeah, with JJ, and then we ended up tapping that ass.
They said no. They said that was the. Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure we won that game with JJ. I don't think JJ ever lost.
You talking about the Mo Bamba game?
Yeah.
Mo Bamba came out way before JJ was even graduated.
I'm saying, was JJ not the quarterback in that clip?
They've been holding on to that song since it came out.
They still do it to this day.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, because it was there. It was out when Saquon was in there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I ain't never seen it actually. Nonetheless,
they probably got like one of the best. Them and Virginia Tech probably got like one of the best night games in college football.
The Sandman.
Yeah, that Sandman entrance.
Sandman go crazy. Ohio State wouldn't know nothing about the night games, but nonetheless,
no cap. It's too cold. That's why.
It's football
everywhere. Yeah.
What are we talking about? Yeah, Drew Aller, man. I think Drew Aller, he's run his course. Like, we've seen the best of Drew Aller in college. Don't believe in him. I'm looking at the passing stats for the conference. Drew Aller's name's nowhere to be mentioned on none of these top 10s.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think Dante Moore. However, Penn State defense, they got that defensive coordinator from Ohio State who had that style defense last year, and that's going to be their claim to fame. So I think that'd be a challenge. But it's going to be a great game, man. But yeah, I think I'm gonna rock with Oregon for the upset too.
Yeah.
Did Penn State lose anybody but Abdul? They didn't replace him with somebody else right away, but did they lose anybody but Abdul really on their defense?
I don't remember any top 2-round talents from Penn State outside of Abdul, unless I'm mistaken.
They still got Nick Singleton back there, though.
Yeah. Well, Tyler Warren was the only one. Let me. That's 3rd-round talents, 3rd-round, 6th-round talent, but they basically have their defense still.
But was it Jim Allen? I think that's very big for them.
Yeah.
A lot of more big games this week. Alabama, Georgia. Now that Ty Simpson's got his feet under the center for Alabama, they get to play Georgia this week, who's already been tested against Tennessee. Alabama get their face back. Kalen DeBoer get his name off the chopping block.
I mean, I hope Alabama win, but I think Georgia's going to win.
Yeah.
I hope that don't sound like I'm paying too shy, but I think Georgia's gonna win though.
I agree. I feel like Georgia gonna pull it out. Put it back in.
Simpson is quietly leading the SEC in PER. He's definitely bounced back. And who's hosting this game?
Georgia blackout.
Neutral. Yo, it's
No.
at Georgia. Is it? It's
Yeah.
not in Atlanta.
Nah.
There's no way Georgia would give up that game.
Nah.
Not in the middle of the season.
Nah.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that, yeah. Our stadium big enough. Fuck that.
The biggest thing is this. Tennessee is actually like a good football team. They're not a great football team, but they're a good football team. They can't finish games, so Tennessee's going to give everybody a run for their money this season. That being said, Georgia still found a way to win. We don't know how good Florida State is because Florida State hasn't played anybody since Alabama. So we're sitting up here in the hangar of like, Alabama's trash. Alabama's trash. We don't really know how good Florida State is. We'll find out next week when they play Miami. So that being said, like, I still think it should be a good game because I don't see Alabama being that bad from last year. And it was still competitive last year. I think although Georgia is been, I would say, the most dominant program in the last 5 years, we've always, like, we haven't lost except the championship with Bryce Young. So, I mean, it's just one of those things where when you got colleges, the home advantage, I think, should give Georgia the upside. But, I mean, Alabama still had Georgia's number. Yeah, I mean, Alabama still had Georgia's number since the last championship. So, it doesn't really matter. You know what I mean? We'll see. It's a big. This would be the last. This would be the last strike for the board.
Hands down.
Against Georgia?
Unless I say yes, unless it's like, yeah, it depends how close the game. If they get blown out, yeah, it's over for. If they keep it within a score, I don't feel like it is.
Because if Florida State is really good, nobody's going to care. Like, let's say Florida State go undefeated, right? Or they lose one game to Miami.
Yeah.
Alabama's loss now looks decent versus you get smacked by Georgia, you got smacked by Florida State, and then you have the rest of your schedule to finish, which the SEC you got to play every week.
Yeah.
That's worse than worse than missing the playoff. Now you're talking about barely making a bowl. Now the board has gotten worse from the second year after Saban. Like, you still have to show that you're still consistently Bama, regardless of how it looks. So let's say, not regardless of how it looks, regardless of the win or loss. Like, if you lose close, that's okay. But your future for the board is now depending on Florida State's season and your competitiveness for the rest of the season. But you got to win. Like, if Florida State was a dub, then you got to win out dang near. So,
I think the game is really going to be it's going to be like, it's what they said is going to be it's going to be strength on strength.
Yeah.
Look at Alabama. They defensively, they're only allowing 108 yards per game in the air. And then you see Georgia, they're second in rushing attempts. They're second in rushing attempts in the SEC. Strength on strength. And then you have Alabama on the flip side, who is last in rushing attempts in the SEC, versus a Georgia defense that has been better in the air than on the ground. So it's really going to be strength on strength. It may come down to coaching. It might come down to Kirby Smart versus Kalen DeBoer. And who we choosing in that situation?
Kirby Smart is the best coach in the nation.
So, and it's at home. I think it might be real short for Alabama. I think Georgia does get this one done as well.
Should be a good one though.
Should be a good one. What other big games we got this week? Tennessee and Mississippi State. Mississippi State has a chance to make a name for themselves. Tennessee kind of need their face back. With John Mateer being hurt, Joey Aguilar can very well elevate himself to the best quarterback in the SEC. Mississippi State's 4-0 with that good win against, Arizona State or Iowa State, one of them.
Yeah.
So I think that's going to be actually a very sneaky good game. Auburn and TAMU. Auburn, they looked good against Oklahoma last week. And Texas A&M, I think Marcel Reed has a chance to go for the Heisman now with John Mateer being hurt.
Yeah.
Like I said, Marcel Reed took good steps this year. A lot of growth. He's throwing the ball well, and he's efficient on the ground. So this should be a good game, and I think Auburn will want to get back in the rankings. So I think that'd be a competitive game as well.
Yeah, man. The game against Notre Dame was very telling for Marcel. Game-winning drives, I think, define seasons for quarterbacks specifically. So I think it shows improvement in the year so far. I believe that game is at Texas A&M as well.
Yeah.
So it's not really much pressure there. I know Auburn's quarterback is a little inconsistent at times. He has talent, but he doesn't put a full game together. So I think Texas A&M will win that one. And then the Tennessee Mississippi State game, I'm unaware of how good Mississippi State really is. I think Arizona State might have been fool's gold ranking going into this year, but we'll see. Because Tennessee is actually a good football team. But if Mississippi State stays close, this is not a prediction, but I'm just telling you, if Mississippi State stays close in the first half, they'll win the game. Because Tennessee is not a second half team at all. They're garbage.
Yeah, when you rely on big plays, and then you get ahead and don't have a need for big plays, and now there's a gap in your offense. That's what happens, bro. I mean, if you're gonna rely on big plays, then just pour it on.
Yeah.
Because Tennessee comfortably leads. They comfortably lead the SEC in passing yards a game. Well, not comfortably. They're just 2 yards ahead of Alabama. They said Ty Simpson has sneakily found his groove. But yeah, Joey Aguilar slings the rock. They have a lot of weapons to spread the ball to. LSU and Ole Miss, a big game. We said this is LSU's test. A lot of us are not sold on LSU. So is LSU going to poop the bed? Is this the week where we see the real LSU after their tune-up game last week?
Diarrhea.
Yikes.
The runs.
I'll say this. The thing about Ole Miss is I think they play to their competition. Lane Kiffin has been there for who knows how long.
5.
They haven't sniffed the SEC championship. They've had prospects, NFL prospects across the board. But I think they play to their competition in the SEC. Last year specifically, Jackson Dart was a gunslinger, and that led to a few L's. This year, I think their defense is still solid, so I think they'll compete, and I think it'll be a great game, as what you were saying. With LSU, man, I mean, we thought LSU was finna, after what they did against Clemson, thought they was finna take the world by storm. But now we see Clemson is
in a storm.
Clemson can't beat Malik Creek High School. So it's I don't know what to think, bro. It's still early. So I think it'll be a great game for sure. But Ole Miss competes with whoever they play. But I don't think Ole Miss are close to winning the SEC championship at all.
No, not at all.
We'll see what LSU does.
Hey man, Valley Creek got a big test against West Charlotte this week. Dub C.
No, they don't.
Yeah, big test. West Charlotte ranked number. I think West Charlotte ranked ahead of them.
There's like 4
You know?
or 5 within the state.
Yeah, hey man.
But
But now with Charlotte, they did lose Katie Kai, so that's a bummer for them. But nonetheless,
What happened?
he
he's out for a
transferred.
year, ain't he? Yeah. To Providence Day
Yeah, some school out the way.
in the middle of the season. We didn't even know that was legal. He's
Yeah.
playing.
Well,
I transferred to North Mech the last 4 weeks before school started, and I was ineligible. So this nigga transferring within the season.
there goes the. Never mind. Brown.
Hey, he had to go get that money though, because you can't get paid in North Carolina public high schools. You can only get paid
Brown.
in private school.
Yeah,
So
he
I
said he gonna
mean,
run it out before he get the Duke.
yeah,
Brown.
he go to West Charlotte, of course.
I was gonna say something that
He
it's
getting
not
out
gonna
the
help
mud.
me. Brown. Yeah, let me.
He got to buy grandmama house.
I had to catch myself.
We call
Grandmama still owes.
I would not. I don't think I would be going to a West Charlotte home game anymore, though. I'll tell you that.
Oh
No
no,
good news.
no.
That's like saying Lamar got hurt in Baltimore. Like, you still going to a Baltimore game? No. No.
I mean, they still got ballers on their team.
They're not number
KD.
4.
Yeah, they're not Dookie. Yeah, they're not Dookie.
Yeah.
They got athletes now.
Ain't
But
no
yeah. But we can talk about it later on. But Duke, speaking of Duke and NC State, they had a good game this week too. They got some quarterback prospects there, man. Everybody a prospect at this point because, like I said, nobody's standing out. So it's like whatever glimpse you see, you gotta, you know what I'm saying, cling on to it.
Are you saying prospects for the future?
Yeah, for the future. I think
Okay.
NC State quarterback is like a sophomore.
True sophomore. Yeah.
He like 6'6" too.
Yeah. He was your boy quarterback in high school. That's Jeremiah Smith quarterback.
Tight. He should have came to Ohio State, man, but nonetheless. I think Duke quarterback is like a graduate. If I'm not mistaken.
I think he's pretty old.
A graduate.
I think he's getting a doctor's degree.
We gotta talk about that graduate stuff.
Oh no, they both sophomores. My fault. They both sophomores.
True sophomore. Dukes is true. True sophomore.
Probably so.
All right.
Can't get to it. Yeah. He came from Tulane. It looked like this is the second year they both true sophomores. So.
Hey, I worked Saturday night, right? And I swear I seen the Xavier Leggett walking by the club. I said, "Oh, everybody, put your life savings on the Falcons." Everybody,
Mind you.
And then I seen the coach. And then I seen the coach who's on the podcast with the dreads. You know what I'm talking about. I think he's really there for like
I don't know
emotional
his name,
support.
though. Yeah, I don't know.
You know
his
who I'm
name.
talking about, though. I see him at where I worked at too. I said, "Yeah." I'm about to put 1,000 on the Falcons. No cap.
But yeah, he's wearing the jersey today, man. I think did the Falcons make our power rankings last week?
Yes,
No.
last week they did. Yes, they did.
What?
They were
They
number
were like
10.
9 or 10.
I put them at 10. I misspoke as I've been doing the past couple weeks. You know what I'm saying? So we can rearrange these power rankings. Whichever one y'all boys want to start it off, man. My team pooped the bed this week, so I'll go last.
You want to go first person or me?
Eric, go ahead and go. You got the 30-0 division player.
I'll be fair. I keep the number one team. Give me the Bills again.
Bills were not number one team last week, just to let you know.
Nah, it was
the Bills.
They were not.
Nah, it was the
Packers. My bad. They
Yeah.
were number 2. I'll bump them to number 1. My apologies. Bump the Bills to number 1. What you got, Preston?
That's disgusting. That's disgusting as freak.
Say it.
What is wrong with him? Number 2, Philadelphia Eagles.
All right.
Philadelphia Eagles, man. And at number 3, I have to go with the Los Angeles Chargers.
Go.
Good pick. Bro. Hold on. I'm not gonna hold y'all.
Yeah,
Gotta
you can.
stay with the undefeated team. Is it crazy if I go?
Yes.
Is
Say what you say, bro.
is
Yes.
it crazy if I go Colts over Bucks right now?
Say
They've
what you
been.
say.
I might have to go Colts above the Bucks.
Hey
Give
man,
me
say
Colts.
something, bro.
Yeah, give me the Colts.
Colts.
I gotta rank them for what they are right now.
At number 5, give me Detroit.
Yeah.
What? What's funny?
That boy. Hey, talk about it.
Yeah, we can get there. We go there.
Detroit at 5.
Bro, I don't. Am I wilding?
I mean, what they haven't beaten no winning teams this year, but nonetheless.
Yeah, it gets kind of skimpy after this. I ain't gonna hold you. It gets a little skimpy
It's a
after
lot
this.
more undefeated teams left, but nonetheless, it's my
It's one
turn.
more team left.
I'm going. It's my turn to go at 6. I'm going to have to put the they beat. Who did they beat? Who's their best friend? And they
None.
beat.
None.
No.
No one. No
No.
one.
They did not. Yeah.
I'm going to have to favor the 49ers at 6 over. Yeah.
Give me the Bucks.
That's on
Tampa
me.
Bay.
I mean, whoa. Bucks at 7.
Who'd you put before
Yeah.
me? San Francisco, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Give me. Depending on how y'all do this, I'm a. Give me Packers at 8.
A good pick. They beat Detroit. I think they're the only ones with the win against left on this list, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow. No way. No way. They're about to fall out.
They got to.
Are they about to fall out?
They got to, bro. I'm not. We can get there.
I'm gonna put the Rams at 9.
Okay.
And Eric, finish the list. Number 10 team.
Just who did they play? Nobody. Right.
Bro, it's hard, bro.
This is very, very ugly.
That's why I wanted to stop. I wanted to stop right here and there. My phone moving a little slow. Brando, can you tell me right quick who Seahawks beat?
Yeah,
I know they
was
probably
gonna
beat
say,
the Saints.
They beat the Saints and the Steelers. He smashed the Saints, and they beat the Steelers by 2.
Week 3, man.
And who did Washington beat?
Raiders
Giants and Raiders
yeah.
with no Jaden Daniels.
It's week 3. Yeah, it's week 3, bro.
Yeah.
They lost to the Packers. Seattle lost to the 49ers.
Give me Seattle. I don't care who's at number 10.
Yeah, I'm not mad at Seattle at 10. Wow. Baltimore Ravens fall out of the power rankings after losing to the number 1 team and the number 5 team.
You have to.
No, you
Because
don't.
if you leave Kansas City off, you got to leave the Baltimore Ravens off. They damn near have identical records.
No, you don't, because
right, bro.
looks way better than
Kansas City lost to who? The Chargers and Philadelphia. Right? If I'm not mistaken, that's 2 top 3 teams.
Baltimore
And the
looks
only
better
difference is Kansas City don't give up points. They might not score like Baltimore, but they also don't give it up like Baltimore. Baltimore giving up 40 balls.
Against arguably top 5 offenses in the league.
They gave up 140 ball.
Yeah, they giving up 40. And then who else
They
did they
also
play?
put
What was
up
the other
40.
scores?
They put up
What was the
40.
other?
Which the Chiefs
the
came
Yeah,
in.
but I literally said they might not have the offense, but their defense ain't giving it up.
They're the highest scoring team in the league.
They
But
played
whatever.
the Eagles.
Yeah.
They played the Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
Offense poo. Giants. Offense poo. And the
They're
number one
losing.
team. They gave up
They're
40 to the number
losing,
one
bro.
team.
They're both losing, and they're both losing within what, a score?
Nah,
They're both
it's
losing
okay.
within a
It's
score.
okay.
And
Let's
they're
talk.
both
Let's
losing
talk.
within the score. No, let's talk because they're both losing within the score. And this is why this is why I have the Eagles up there. Even though they winning by a score, they always find a way. Their players find a way to make great plays. It's not coaching. It's no excuse for coaching. None of that. Their players find ways that they can implement how good of a player they are. Two special teams plays. That's right here. Two special teams plays to win a game. That's players executing. But that's Baltimore's issue. Players don't execute in the long run. And that has been the issue. It's not coaching. It's none of that. It's their players don't know how to execute at the end.
Okay.
And that is their biggest issue. And there's nothing you can argue with that. Because
Yes,
that's what we have been
but
seeing. That's what we've seen playoff
it
after
is.
playoff after playoff after playoff. When it comes to the win it moment, they can't win it.
The players don't execute.
The players don't execute.
Okay. I'm gonna get back to that.
Yeah.
Because I want to talk about the list. Bills being at number one is egregious. It's absolutely egregious. Based off the argument
Who you want at number one?
You started off the list. It would be your favorite team.
I'm saying who do you want at number
Eagles.
one?
I
do
think
too.
the
I
Eagles
wanted you to say Philadelphia Eagles.
No, I think the Eagles have a better resume than the Bills. Like the Bills beat the Ravens, and we're standing them at number one based off of them beating the Ravens. They played the Jets and the Dolphins back to back.
Yeah.
The Jets and the Dolphins are arguably going to both be in the top 5 picks this year. The Dolphins are horrible. And the Dolphins almost found their identity Thursday night. A dub is a dub. So keeping them at number one, I don't think makes any sense when there are 1, 2, 3 other undefeated teams. And I think the Eagles have played better opponents. And I think the Chargers have overall looked better all 3 games.
Yeah.
But I mean,
that was just my pettiness. Philadelphia definitely number one. I'll be petty because I want to.
But you put
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
bro,
you're dealing with.
All jokes aside, that's not why. The reason why is because, I mean, the Philadelphia Eagles. They just go play great special teams. All right, let's call it what it is. They won. But I feel like for right now, I'm still good with keeping the Bills at number one until somebody knock them down, or Philadelphia shows a better dominance in the game.
I mean, you just said
even though I feel like they are winning, which is the most important thing there is. I just feel like I want to see Philadelphia be Philadelphia and take that next step. Actually put some belt to ass.
You're talking in circles. You just said that special teams. You just said special teams is why they execute and why they win whenever they need to win
over Baltimore.
So that's why over. You said that's the difference between them and Baltimore.
Yeah.
What about the Bills? Did you see them execute other than the fact that Tua is still a victim of CTE?
He's still a victim of CTE. Yeah.
But that's the only reason they lost.
What are the Bills winning?
That's the only reason the Dolphins didn't beat them.
What are the Bills winning it? I mean, win is a win.
And he talking about I make that throw 10 times out of 10.
Yeah, he's literally like
he should have been benched at that point.
He's a victim. We can't charge the Dolphins Miami at this point. Like, bro, it's just sad, bro. They paid $250 million. He got hurt. His concussions is probably the worst concussions I've seen in the streaming era of football. So
you said streaming. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not. I'm not gonna say the Bills have looked good against the Jets, and they played good against the Jets, but they didn't have to look good. They didn't have to look that good. They did not play that good against the Dolphins. They did not.
I mean,
and based on go ahead.
The Dolphins are not as bad as. I mean, they're better than their record. How much better? I don't know.
If this 10 is different.
It's still Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle and Devon Achane still on that offense.
No, I get what you're saying on paper. I get what you're saying on paper, but if we're going off of on paper and somebody being better than their record,
real quick. Let me answer this real quick. Tet or Genty or BTJ is flex. If y'all got any opinions, throw some opinions in there.
You said Genty, Brian Anthony Thomas,
Ashton Genty, Brian Thomas, or Tet McMillan in the flex.
Tet, he's the only one that's produced week by week.
You see his jersey.
He's the only one that produced week by week.
Brian Thomas, put your hands up in the bank.
Yeah, he's going to get arrested. Brian Thomas is getting arrested at the end of the year for gambling. Ashton Genty don't have an O-line. Bryce Young is feeding Tet as his number one receiver. So, of course, Tet. And Tet's due for a touchdown. If he fucking learn how to use two hands and stop going with one damn hand, he would have had 2 touchdowns by now.
Yeah, that is straightforward. And, I mean, the fantasy is all the way backwards this year, but who cares? Yeah. I just do it for the fellowship, whatever.
Hey man, you heard the panel, man. Go ahead and put Tet, start Tet. Oh, he said, is he glazing Tet?
No, I deglazed everybody else.
Hey, hey. I don't think I've said AYOO in a minute, but I said yo, bro.
Anyway, they said start 3: Swift, DeAndre Swift, Kenneth Walker, Cam Scatterbo, J.K. Dobbins. I can tell you, don't start DeAndre Swift.
Ain't J.K. hurt?
Nah, he hurt last game for the Broncos.
I know, but he didn't get hurt last game. I'm tripping. Najee Harris got hurt. I'm tripping.
I say don't start DeAndre. Walker and Scatterbo is getting good bump, and Dobbins as well. Is it good to trade Jacobs, Baker, Jawan, Wandale, Hunt, and Debo for Tet, Bowers, Warren, and Herbert?
Bro, shut up.
Hey, we gotta. Yeah. He's doing a team swap.
Yeah. Just give up. Hey, what's your record?
Warren and Herbert's good, but it sounds like you need to delete.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. Take Tet, Bowers, Jalen, Warren, and Herbert. Yeah, absolutely.
Wait, so you're getting 2 tight ends? Hell no.
No. Jalen Warren.
Oh, running back. My apologies. Not Tyler.
Yeah, absolutely. Take that. Yeah. Trade Neighbors and Godwin for Jordan Mason, Ladd, McConkey, and Travion or Scatterboo.
Bro, what's going on?
Bro, we getting engagement. That's what's going on. I
told y'all. Wait, bro, say that again. Scatterboo.
So trading away Malik Neighbors and Chris Godwin, and you're getting Jordan Mason, Ladd McConkey, Travion Henderson, or Scatterboo.
Yeah.
Do you need running backs? What do your wide receivers look like? Because you giving up Malik Neighbors?
I won't give him up just yet. He is getting a quarterback change this week in Jackson Dart, but he still has potential to be wide receiver 1 overall. But if you need running backs, I'd take it.
Yeah.
Jordan Mason balling. Jordan Mason balling. Ladd, I think he'll come around later on in the season. And Travion Henderson or Scatterboo. Scatterboo's getting bumped.
Are these real trade? Are these real trade? Or are you just asking? Like, you go and give those trades. If somebody asks you for them trades, go ahead and do it. But if you're about to send that trade to somebody, they're not accepting that. But go ahead.
He said James Conner getting his leg amputated left Tyron Tracy as my RB2.
Hey, back to the subject, bro. Back to the subject.
You need running back.
Because I ain't gonna lie, my flex is James Conner. You gotta go.
Hey man, I got Trey Benson for you if you want to talk numbers.
Not in that league.
To speak to that Malik Neighbors, though, Malik Neighbors said last year that quarterback wasn't the problem, so them benching Russell, I don't think it's going to change much. But back to that power rankings.
Yeah.
If we're going off of the Bills beating a team that looks better than their record, then this 10 is not a real 10 because the Colts haven't been tested. The 49ers, Brock Purdy just got hurt, and they haven't been tested, but they're still undefeated. Yeah. Bucks look good, and we know that's the Bucks from last year, so we respect them a little bit more. But still, when it comes to this year, the teams this year, they haven't really they've competed with against everybody who were the Falcons week 1, the Jets last week, and then the week before that, I want to say it was I can't remember who they beat. Texans. So I mean,
I think they got a dub against Texans.
Tomato. But I do think the Eagles are better than the Bills. But I say this on the Eagles, and I'm gonna say it because I said it last year for the Chiefs, and people got on me because it's like, oh, they're winning. I mean, they didn't win the Super Bowl, and they got disgustingly embarrassed in the Super Bowl. Last week, we saw an historic run on blocked field goals across the entire nation, right? And that is a way that you win the game. My problem with that is when you look at the Rams and Eagles game, I am not afraid of saying that the Rams can still beat the Eagles in the playoffs based off what I've seen. And the reason why I say that is because although the Eagles have shown that they're built for it tough, Matthew Stafford had a half of a Stafford game. And 2 blocked field goals, if you're banking on that, I promise you that's going to run out. And I dare you to take that to Vegas. You won't come back. The Eagles are a great football team. And if they play aggressive going out the gate, they're going to be hard to beat. That being said, I do think the Rams are still. There's a reason that I'm glad the Rams are still in the top 10. The Rams are still going to compete for the NFC Championship for sure. And it's not a question about that. But if you're banking on 2 blocked field goals, bro, good luck. That's the same thing the Chiefs were doing last year. Blocked field goals. The team executes. And we saw the execution, literally the execution on Super Bowl Sunday. So if Jalen Hurts doesn't turn up like he did in the second half for the rest of the season, they're cooked. Just like the Chiefs were last year. And I said it last year, and people called me a hater. But we're seeing the Chiefs unfold now. So be my guest. Go ahead. What was your finger raise?
It's one thing the Eagles are gonna have by the time the playoffs come that they didn't have this week. CJ Gardner. He's going back to Philly, baby. And that's gonna switch up that whole defense.
What, he just signed or something?
Nah, he just got released today.
Got released. Yeah. I will say, like, some teams get on that before they do. Good point, though. But like I said, man, I think it was a great game. And we saw potential, like a potential NFC championship.
Yeah, it was a great game. Shout out Sean McVay for selling the second half, going scoreless the last 29 minutes of the game. 2 blocked field goals, you can't write that in, but shout out Sean McVay for taking his foot off the gas and essentially letting the Eagles do what they want. I mean, it was good to see Jalen Hurts show he can be a quarterback. I guess that was good to see for most. And Jalen Hurts, that second half showed why he's a top 5 quarterback in the league.
I mean, if we're going off of quarterback wins, then yeah, the list is incredibly different than the preseason top 5. So we're going off of wins, right? Because that's what matters. That's what matters, right, Eric?
Yeah, but you don't play the game for fun or brotherhood.
Okay, so can I hear your top 5
of what
quarterbacks
teams?
After week 3? Top 4 quarterbacks after week 3.
No order, because I'm damn I ain't putting this nigga number 1. Justin Herbert. He's definitely up there. Give me Josh Allen, of course. Give me Am I crazy? It's gonna sound dirty. Jones? He's playing.
No, it's your list, bro. Don't ask me.
Give me Jones. Give me
Mac Jones?
Nah, he meant Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones.
You got.
Did Mac Jones even start?
He did last week.
You got to tell them, not me.
I already said golf, right?
No.
Golf.
Good Lord.
And then let me put a loser in there. Give me Lamar Jackson.
All right, so
Lord.
run that
He
5.
missed.
Hold on. Run that 5.
Oh my! Like
run that 5
What
from the
is
top
mine?
again, bro.
Right now,
Yeah, run that 5 from the top.
I started off with Justin Herbert. I started off with Daniel Jones. I started off with Josh Allen, the loser, Lamar Jackson, and who's my fifth one?
Jared Goff.
Jared Goff.
What the freak is wrong with this dude?
I don't know what he's watching on Sunday, bro. I don't know.
Top 5 right now.
What is
bro?
going
Top
on?
5 right now, bro.
I don't know.
That's my top 5 right now.
Oh my god!
That's
He
my
put
top
Daniel
5
Jones
right
in there
now.
before Jalen Hurts, but winning is what matters. Okay.
I don't know.
I say all that to say this
Is Daniel Jones not
inconsistency-
winning? What are you talking
Daniel
about?
Jones is still not better than Jalen Hurts.
I'm saying right now. You said week 3. Yeah, right now. Yes, he is.
You're saying
Not
Daniel Jones,
it's not ridiculous to say
Yeah,
that.
what are you talking about? But
It's
Daniel
not.
Jones is balling
but I'm
right
saying
now.
you said winning matters. So if winning matters, why do you have?
Lamar.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
Lamar.
Jared Goff.
Jared Goff is winning. What?
No, he's not. He
He's
was the
2-1.
Bears. That does not
Jared Goff
count.
got 2 wins
He's
against
2-1.
2 losing teams.
But he's still balling, and they got dubs.
Jared Goff played the Bears. If you played the
Okay.
Bears, you did not. That is a bye week.
I mean,
Do we not have them in our top 5? Didn't you put them at 5? No, Brando did.
I
No,
put them-
you
I-
did.
I put that because they beat the Ravens, who was in our top 10 last week. And the Lions were still in our top 10 last week, were they not?
Yeah. Nah. Yeah. They. Let me go look. I'll tell you.
hey man, where did Drew Brees, man? You heard it out of Drew Brees' mouth, man. He's not impressed with the Eagles. Eagles offense is bored, and he also said Dak Prescott is the top quarterback in the league. Shout out Drew, man. I always knew I rocked with you.
Lions was number 9.
This guy, I'm
Lions
just
was number
saying,
9.
this guy, special teams, he's coming up with some very
Who's your
special
top
lists.
5? Who's your top 5?
He's coming up with some very special lists.
Who's your top 5 right now?
My top
Week 3.
5 off of the season this year, what I've seen, give me no order. Justin Herbert, Baker Mayfield, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, and Jalen Hurts.
No.
That's a
Hell
bad
no.
list.
There is
That's a
no
bad
no.
list.
There is
That's
no
a bad
way.
list.
There is no way.
That's a bad list. That's a
How?
bad list.
How?
Because Justin, I feel like Jalen Hurts isn't playing individually as a top 5 quarterback.
Jalen Hurts has 1 good half of football out of 6,
Yeah.
and now he's top
So-
5. Are we shell?
So no,
Yeah.
what I'm saying is though, what other quarterback is playing in a combination of wins and actual performing better than Jalen Hurts right now?
What? Jalen Hurts is not a top 5 quarterback in the league right now. Not off of this season, not off of last season. What?
Bro, did we not just
He had
Did we not
1
just-
good half of football, and now we're
the only quarterback that I did not name that was undefeated, that was not undefeated,
Did you
was
say
Lamar
Baker
Jackson. Baker Mayfield is
Daniel
undefeated.
Did you say
Baker?
Daniel Jones?
I had Baker Mayfield. He's undefeated.
Did you say
Did you
Justin
say
Herbert
Daniel
is-
Jones?
Yes, I said Baker. He's undefeated. Justin
you said
Herbert. No, I
Daniel
did not
Jones.
say I said the only quarterback I did not name that was undefeated was Lamar Jackson because he has 11 touchdowns and he literally is averaging 40 points a game.
Bro,
Yeah, I can respect
list
Lamar being on the list. I'll put him
quarterbacks
too.
before
You have to.
Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is not a top 10 quarterback this season. He's not top 15.
Who do you name? That
You
is
can
one.
argue top 20. He's outside the top
So-
20.
Why would you name Jaden Daniels when he's literally on the bench? He's literally just got hurt.
I didn't name Jalen Daniels.
Why would you
Yeah,
name?
nobody.
Are we naming Daniel Jones?
Yes.
Yes,
Over
bro.
Jalen Hurts as of today.
The first
yes.
3 weeks.
Over-
I respect that, but that might be the only quarterback that you could have said that makes you act like that.
No, Jordan Love.
Can you say Jordan
Get
Love?
the freak out of here! Have you seen Jordan Love? I've had him on fantasy.
Jordan Love.
Last
They've
week.
been
Last week.
underperforming.
he
Jordan
said-
Love. Matthew
week.
Stafford.
He said Matthew.
Jordan Love, you
did
do
he?
not name. I respect the Matthew, but Matthew
Well,
did not
no.
have a good game last week.
You s-
Dak Prescott.
Dak Prescott has. Oh my God!
Dak Prescott.
Nah, that.
I mean, he
Dak
ain't got
has not played any-
I'm not gonna go there.
Dak looks like he's
No.
back. Hold on.
Yeah.
I feel Dak look like he is back for sure. But when you break down his stats on each game that he has played, specifically the 2 games that he has lost, those are not it.
What do you mean they're not it?
The only great game he had was against the New York Giants.
His team is letting him down. It's not. He can't make niggas catch the ball.
So what are we mad at the Jalen Hurts for?
Jalen Hurts is literally not playing like a top 5 quarterback. That's what I'm saying. He has one good half of football.
I would say that I would genuinely say,
oh my god,
the downside of the Eagles' offense is probably the coaching, bro.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not finna knock Jalen Hurts all the way on the top 5 type. Dak Prescott has not been statistically crazy.
Statistically, he can't make folk catch the ball. What are we talking about?
What?
Jalen Hurts has been statistically crazy?
Nobody's undefeated. I literally just said the only quarterback I didn't have that was undefeated was Lamar Jackson.
His team is 10 times better than the Cowboys. The Cowboys are poop fest. And I said that or not, but they very well probably will end up with a top 6 pick this season.
Bro. Can we please go by the game log?
Oh my god.
One by one for Dak Prescott.
Oh.
The first game, I literally said Dak is back. 21-34 and 188, no touchdowns. He cannot make people catch the ball, right? The second game, which is the outlier.
Crazy.
He went 38 of 52 passing attempts, 361, 2 touchdowns and an interception against the New York Giants.
Mm-hmm.
Next week, 31 of 40 for 250 and 2 picks against.
You watched it. You didn't.
I did watch the game. The first pick was not his fault.
The pick went off of George Pickens.
He didn't even let me finish. Eric, he's defending Dak so much he didn't even let me finish.
Because you tried.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying.
It's my turn.
What I'm saying is though, both of those picks was his fault. Was the receiver's fault?
Neither of those picks were his fault.
I'm just saying, bro. You acting like Dak looks like he's back against like great defenses.
The Eagles?
We're calling them a great defense now. What the freak? We literally have seen them scrape by every opponent. They've done what they had to do, but they've given up 20, 24, 20.
And then shut out the Rams for 29 minutes.
Bro, you literally just said Sean McVay took the foot off the gas, and now you're arguing for Dak Prescott, and now you're saying the Eagles shut him out. Which one is it, bro? Which one is it?
Both things are true. What did I say that's wrong?
All right.
What did I say that's wrong?
All right.
The argument is not even fair.
Then 2 things can be true then. Dak looks like he's back when you watch the games, but it's not leading to nothing.
Oh my gosh. Joe Burrow.
No, but that is Dak.
Joe Burrow was a top 5 quarterback last year, and it led to nothing.
But in the first week, he threw 88 yards. He wouldn't dare be in this conversation.
Joe Burrow?
Line or not, 88 yards?
He was horrific in week 1.
Last year?
No, this year.
Oh, this year.
Well, I was talking about last year, but yeah, go ahead. Go crazy.
No, but what I'm saying is the reason why
the Browns got the best defense in the league. The Browns shut out Derrick Henry last week. The Browns shut out our number 1 team, the 10
and
points.
What did the only
Browns got the best defense in the league?
And what did the only and what did the only quarterback that I did not name do against the Browns? The only quarterback that I named that was not undefeated in my top 5. What did he do against the Browns? That was the best defense in the league.
Learn me something.
4 touchdowns. 4 touchdowns. He has 11 touchdowns in 3 weeks. They're averaging 40 ball, and he's 1-2. That's the only reason I named him in my top 5.
And
that's what I'm saying. So you're talking about Dak?
Bro, I have no problem with Lamar.
We have no problem with Lamar.
5. I said Jalen Hurts. Top 15 this season.
So I told you, but what I told you is Daniel Jones is the name I'll accept. That is the name I'll accept. But what other quarterback can you genuinely say is outputting like Jalen Hurts from a combination of stats and wins? Because the only undefeated quarterback I named was Lamar Jackson, who is the best player in the league.
Wait. Who was your top 5 again? I know you said Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson, Justin Herbert, Josh Allen, Baker Mayfield, Jalen Hurts.
Jared Goff.
Bro, I just told you Jared Goff played the Bears, bro. I just told you that.
That's not his only game though.
Bro, we can at this point we can just talk about the game last night because
top 15 is a stretch. It's a lot of poop fests this year. A lot of poop fests behind under center.
Yeah,
so. 15.
I ain't gonna lie. 15 was kind of egregious.
And
Stats wise,
10.
Yes.
I'll argue 10.
Top five is not. I don't. If you argue the 5, I'm not saying you're wilding for arguing the 5, but don't bring up no Dak.
Dak has looked better than Jalen Hurts as a quarterback this year. I don't care.
What did I just say? Combination of what?
What does that have, bro? That doesn't have nothing to do with quarterback.
Why? No, yes, it does. Yes, it literally does. On this podcast, it literally does. Because if it didn't, Lamar Jackson would have been the best quarterback for the last 3 years. That's what the freak out is saying on this podcast.
Lamar Jackson is the best quarterback. He's number 1.
Bro, I promise you.
Number 1.
You just said last year. You just said last week because Josh Allen beat Lamar Jackson. It's interchangeable. That's what you said last week.
It's still number 1.
No, it ain't no. No. It ain't no 1B. Lamar Jackson is clearly the best player in the NFL. Clearly. And there is no back and forth. The only thing that makes it back and forth is the win-loss category. So according to this podcast, if wins matter, I'm saying according to this podcast, if wins matter, why would Jalen Hurts not be in my top 5 when he's undefeated?
Because we gave you other names who
he said Dak Prescott.
I brought up. Listen. Listen, Preston.
He's hurting his side. He's crying.
Preston. Stop letting him bait you. Stop letting him bait you. You know, every episode he got to say something about a cowboy. That's the only reason he said Dak Prescott, bro.
No, I did not.
That's the only reason. I gave you two. I gave you two other legitimate names. I gave you two other legitimate names.
We'll say Dak has looked better than Jalen Hurts this season. As of week
I gave you two other legitimate names, so you can just rock with
Jones. That. I don't respect the Jared Goff, bro. They beat the Bears. The Bears were horrible, bro. So don't look at what people do against the Bears as anything. We're horrible. And I'm not saying that just because I'm a fan. There's no way people can see what the Bears do and be like, yeah, that's a legit team. Get the freak out of here. But we can discuss the game because we've literally got back to Lamar Jackson somehow, and we were trying to get through.
Nothing about Lamar, but you. Go ahead, though.
Nah, but if we want to delay Chargers, to be quick, Chargers, Justin Herbert MVP campaign still on par, still on pace. Some throws that he made against the Broncos last week was insane. And
I'm so happy he's a loser.
I want to hear Eric's other quarterbacks though.
What you mean?
You said you had 2 more names.
I said the 2 names. Daniel Jones? I said for his list, I said Jared Goff or Daniel Jones. I said that.
Jared Goff is crazy.
No, it's not.
How's Jared Goff crazy?
No, it's not.
Yeah, that's not crazy at all.
Bro. They beat the Bears.
Bro, you just saw what he did to your beloved Lamar Ravens last night.
Can get there. We can get there. We haven't got there though.
You just saw what he did.
The Ravens
let me end the game.
The Ravens have one of the best defenses in the league if my eyes were closed and I was dreaming. On paper, it sounds beautiful. It's like a Tinder date. Like catfish is the number 1 description of the Ravens defense. They sound intimidating. They were all black, but they are trash back there. They had no sacks last week. Yesterday. No sacks. They're getting cooked in the DBs when they don't get no pressure. They're getting cooked. And they can't stop the run game. Now, mind you, the Detroit Lions is one of the best offenses in the league, one of the best rushing offenses in the league. So this goes without saying. I'm not trying to take away any credit from the Lions because I do think the 2 teams that they looked absolutely trash against defensively was the Buffalo Bills, MVP candidate, and the Detroit Lions, which is an all-around powerhouse, and Jared Goff balled. However, when you're talking about Jared Goff in terms of the top 5, when you look at the past 3 weeks, first week, nightmare. But shout out to the Packers. The next week, again, bro, like Chicago Bears, bro, that was such a back alley. Like I actually customized my TV to take it off. I could not watch the rest of that. That was like a cry for help. Throw in the towel, Rocky 4. So I don't. What I'm saying is, I've seen more from a winning standpoint from Jalen Hurts. And if we're talking about performative only, Jalen Hurts wouldn't make the list either. But we was a combination of both. That's why I brought Jalen Hurts in it. That's why I was saying Jared Goff. It's like, bro, like they got 2 wins, but Jared Goff balled. Like Jared Goff showed up. Jared Goff against the Ravens. He didn't have to show up for the Bears. Nobody had to show up for the Bears. They said was going to beat us. That's what I'm saying. Don't count. They don't count according to nobody's resume. But according to the Ravens, bro, we just skipped 4 and 5 and 6. Colts, shout out to them, bro, but they're finna get tested. Rams this week. Shout out to them. They've only had 1 punt all season. Shout out to them. That's very, very tough. If we want to talk about that, we can. But they get tested this week against the Rams. Very good matchup. I think it's gonna be great. 49ers, don't know why they made the list.
Because in the division, don't they? Wait, aren't they undefeated?
They are undefeated, but
so default.
I'm not afraid of the 49ers with Mac Jones under no circumstance.
What?
Mac Jones start right now.
No, but I'm saying it's like Mac Jones ain't look no different than Brock Purdy. If not, he looked better. And that's why, and whoever didn't want to pay Brock Purdy is proving why they shouldn't have paid him.
Yeah, because it's a plug and fill position for San Francisco.
If I am a GM / owner, whoever's in charge of money, you want Kyle Shanahan to save you $1 because you don't have to pay for a quarterback.
And you don't have to pay for Super Bowl rings neither, but you can go.
Okay,
You can go.
But yeah, Mac Jones, without George Kittle, without Brandon AYOO, Nick Bosa got hurt, looked better, just as good, if not better than Brock Purdy.
Fair take. Definitely take that back.
Long as you got CMC back there, healthy.
Yeah.
You got the whole offense.
Honestly, if we seen every running back thrive in that offense.
Yeah, and get paid off of that offense too.
Every single one.
Yeah.
We seen a running back play 2 games, get hurt, and getting paid in Minnesota.
Yeah, it's actually nuts.
I'm not saying they're a threat to the Super Bowl, but they're not an incompetent team. Like 49ers are still going to compete, and they're going to beat a lot of teams as is. And Brock Purdy coming back this week anyway, so yeah, they're not incompetent.
Well, it's still early, but I don't think they're going to win their division. I think they'll be better than the Seahawks, though.
They already beat the Seahawks.
Yeah. They're better than them. Saints just,
Saints
laid down. Yeah, consented to that. The Bucks. Baker Mayfield is playing his best ball ever. So, there you have it.
Baker's a hooper, man. That's another team plagued by injuries. Mike Evans got hamstring. Chris Godwin's out. Jalen McMillan from last rookie last season, I think he's out. It's just Ibuka, and now it's so bad over there. Sterling Shepard is once again relevant in the NFL.
Yeah,
he's relevant again. And so Baker's a hooper, man. He clutched up for his team against the Jets. The Bucks were a victim to the blocked field goal propaganda that was going on in week 3. Was it Juwan Johnson, whoever Johnson, DN, block 6. And Baker said, no worries. 50 seconds. Him and Ibuka got it done.
Yeah. Game-winning drives. He's had 2 game-winning drives this year.
Yeah.
And he was doing it last year. It's just they just weren't the best team in the NFC. They lost close to Detroit in the playoffs, or am I mixing that up? Maybe they lost to the Commanders. They lost to the Commanders.
Detroit only played 1 game last year.
Yeah. So they lost to the Commanders.
Jared Goff gave it up.
Yeah.
Every drive.
So they're another threat. I think they'll walk away with the NFC South with ease. No disrespect to the other three teams though, at all. You know what I'm saying? It's just I'm calling it how I see it. I don't know how I feel about the Packers. Hell, man. I think that's just a locker room dud for real. Like, I think that offense is way better than what they've been putting out.
Do you?
You speak to the Browns looking like the best defense in the league. I don't knock that, but like Packers offense gotta wake up, bro. They got to.
Who's waking up though? Golden? Like you got Josh Jacobs. Then you got
Who's not toting like that?
yeah, you might as well put E-Man in.
No,
I don't think it's his fault.
Put off on the E-Man talk. I watched it on fantasy. What did Michael Jordan mean? No.
Nah, but for real, it's like he's working shit. He working with a wide receiver core less than Kansas City right now.
No, because Matthew Golden, Jordan Love hasn't been able to connect with Golden yet.
Yeah.
Christian Watson hurt.
So he's
Matthew Golden leads the league in separation score.
who gives a flying shit?
Isn't that what makes a receiver, Eric?
Yeah, because that's somebody say about George Pickens. He don't get open. He don't get open.
Nah, but the only reason why I said it don't matter with him because
I can't do this.
he doesn't really get the ball. Am I tripping?
No,
what's his best game? Yeah, what's his best game?
He's not getting
understand
targeted.
separation.
Jordan Love just got to give it to him.
But I'm saying like I can respect him more if he's getting like Devontae Adams, like he's getting fed. Like he will be perfect with Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford will just like against the Eagles. He force fed the ball to Puka the whole last drive. He didn't look towards nobody else.
Because he had Jacorian Chicken Bennett on him. He was like, "We gonna try him the whole game."
But what I'm saying is, like, if he had a quarterback that will target him consistently when he's open, then it matters. But if you're not getting targeted, being open who gives a damn? If you're not getting targeted,
I mean,
what?
Like Jared Judy.
Oh my god!
This guy has been making some special takes all episode, man.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if you're getting open if you're not getting the ball.
Oh my gosh!
Needless to say,
how Pickett's been doing?
Oh,
I think the Packers' only problem is that they needed to be humble real quick. They came out the gate swinging. Michael Parsons looked great, and then they probably took the Browns too lightly for real. And I still think they're gonna win ball games, but if they continue to do duds like that, they won't win the division.
The Packers?
Yeah, if they keep laying duds.
Who's gonna win the division?
Detroit.
Based off of what I saw last night.
I mean, it's a dud, but can we respect the Browns defense?
No. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, we can, but like 10 points. Is it 10 points or 13?
It was 10 points.
That's one touchdown.
Joe Burrow put up 17? And how much did the Ravens put up?
40.
Divisional game.
Oh my! But you just named the Bengals for your support. Like, come on, bro. Like, let's undo that one.
There's no consistency there.
There's no consistency at all. But what I'm saying is like we thought Jordan Love was gonna take the lead. I thought he was. And so against a team like the Browns, you got to take that lead. Like.
Hey man, Drew Brees said Jordan Love look like the best quarterback in the league right now. So
they said Jordan Love, I hope you don't get no ass this week. You don't deserve it. They at his wife. They said,
"Tell you boys on a wild one first the deglaze and now
now the deglaze. That's all right there.
Y'all think that what's his name? Is JJ McCarthy's job in jeopardy because let's not forget Kevin O'Connell has done some great things with many different quarterbacks. From the Kirk Cousins, he revived Sam Darnold's career. He literally got Sam Darnold back in the NFL. Sam Darnold is now leading another franchise. You know what I'm saying? Doing solid there. So Kevin O'Connell, I look at the quarterback whisperer, quote unquote, he is reviving Sam Darnold's career. Now you have a veteran in Carson Wentz, kind of same. Let's not forget, Carson Wentz was a top 5 quarterback at one point in time. Once upon a time. And so now you get Carson Wentz back there, veteran quarterback. They go in there and put belt to the Joe Burrow of this Bengals, but 41 points, nonetheless, very quick and easy in and out game. Could Carson Wentz go on a Sam Darnold run while JJ McCarthy is nursing the ankle and potentially keep the job for the rest of the season? Should they be nervous?
Yes.
I don't. The only reason why I say let's watch until next game because Carson Wentz didn't really have to do anything. Their defense was demolishing them boys. The defense was demolished. He had 2 touchdowns, if I'm not mistaken, but he didn't subpar 150 passing.
He didn't have to.
Yeah, I'm saying he didn't really have to do much. It's like that was like a defensive led game right there, and I think he had
he
2
also
passing.
didn't do anything wrong.
Well, I mean, when you only working with 15 yards of field, you don't really have to do anything to do wrong. But that's what I'm saying. Like it's kind of hard because how dominant that defense was this game. Now, next game, you gotta actually play full field. You said what?
Why?
What you mean why?
Steelers? Or you just saying it's a different week?
Oh, just a different week where the defense isn't like that down. Like in fantasy, I think they freaking put up like what 30, 40 something points.
I get
go crazy.
No, I was not. Yeah, I get
yeah. So I say, let me see a real full game where like we got to lean on you more, where the defense ain't just giving you gifts the whole game. Then yeah,
their schedule picks up very, very fast. So if he didn't perform, I wouldn't charge it all the way to him. But I definitely think he's a perfect answer in JJ's absence. And depending on how they come out on the other side of JJ's return, I don't think you bring him back this year.
Yeah. Who, JJ?
JJ McCarthy.
He's on a 4-year contract. He's a first-round pick.
No, I'm not saying bring him back for the team. I'm saying like bring him back to start this year. If Carson Wentz mess around and beat one of these teams, most of these teams going in. So like next week they got the Steelers, they should win.
They gotta buy. JJ might come back.
Yeah.
He might get a chance to go, you know what I'm saying, see hit the team to draft him.
Eagles, Browns, we just said best defense, depending on what he did there.
JJ might be back by then though, after the bye.
Yeah, because it's a high ankle sprain.
Yeah, that's like 4 weeks, 4 to 6.
It depends. If he was in Alabama, he'll just get surgery and be back the same week.
I don't think the first game back should be against the Eagles.
No. I mean, they got the Chargers the next week, and then the Lions the following week, and then the Ravens.
It's gonna get tough. That's what I'm saying. So like, I don't know.
Bring it back.
let's say Carson balls against the Steelers, and he balls against the Browns. So y'all just say had the best defense.
Keep him.
You bring JJ McCarthy. That's what I'm saying. You bring back JJ McCarthy to ruin the momentum, or
it'll be a bye week in between there. So sizzle.
If he goes out and ball, I think you give him another shot. But if he looked average or below average, then because we seen a quarterback who wasn't playing too ass and get benched, and Russell Wilson.
No,
2 years in a row.
Russell Wilson,
2 years in a row,
and that's fine because let's go ahead and go there because I want to talk about that. Russell Wilson,
2 years in a row.
Russell Wilson, I mean, his favorite color is blue because he just launched that down the field. He don't care who down there. He letting it fly.
Yeah,
on some Big Ben shit.
Yeah, and it's unfortunate when you have your star receiver saying coaching is not going to help the players out. Malik Neighbors on Sunday night against the Chiefs didn't get a target or a catch until the fourth quarter. Mind you, he is their offense, unlike when it happened with A.J. Brown. You got Saquon, Jalen Hurts, et cetera, et cetera. But the Giants, Malik Neighbors to get one target in a trailing game against the Chiefs until like the fourth quarter. It's like it's no help to Russ. It's almost as if like they put him in a bad situation where he had no room for error. And so, speaking of upcoming schedules and timing of getting back in, was it smart to go ahead and bench Russell for Jackson Dart? Should they have played Jameis? Because the Giants have a gauntlet of a schedule coming up the next 4 or 5 weeks. And it's not going to be easy for Dart.
Well, to be fair, I know Malik Neighbors didn't get a target. Did y'all see what defense they was playing on him? They played the triangle. They played a triangle defense on Malik Neighbors damn near the whole night.
It's gonna be like that for the rest of the season.
Yeah, they played a triangle defense on him. Now Russell forced the ball to him and throw a pick. Now we talking about why is he throwing it when he got 3 defenders around him?
But that's what he did, and he threw picks.
So I mean, he threw it once and got a pick when he was towards the end of the game.
Threw it in the end zone. He did it last week against the Cowboys.
Yeah, but that he was hooping against the Cowboys.
I mean,
he was hooping
that's
against
not
the
saying
Cowboys.
much, bro.
It's not because we done gave Caleb Williams life.
Yeah, no hope.
It's not.
Caleb Williams got life.
Also,
What he said, they said Caleb Williams after the game, he was like, "I'm not gay no more. I'm delivered."
That's kind of sick. I'm not even responding. I don't even want to respond to that. I'm not responding to that.
Oh my God. Nah, you gotta speak for your actions. Your country's going to hell. Yeah, so it's like I don't think, maybe because I'm a Panthers fan, I have seen shit played a lot. I don't think he played that bad to where he needed to be benched right now. Definitely going through this gauntlet that they finna go through. He's working with what he got. Because other than Malik Neighbors, who you got? Slayton? Who's the other wide receiver?
Wendell Robinson is decent. If that's his name. Wendell, yeah.
Yeah, you guys what? Dunking it off to Scatterboo, Mr. CTE. That's about, ain't nothing wrong with him. He's very solid right now. Very solid. Yeah, but it's like he's not how can I say it? He's not an elusive threat. Like he gonna get you some rough yards. Scatterboo. Yeah. He's not an elusive threat. He's just gonna give you them rugged yards. So it's like, other than Malik Neighbors, and if you playing the triangle defense on them all game, I mean, you can't force on the ball.
Does the so with them going with Jackson Dart, I mean, it's like, why don't you let Jameis get in there just to, shield cushion the fall for Jackson? Because I don't see them beating the Chargers. Now, the Saints game is the only winnable game they have for the foreseeable future in the Giants. Mm-hmm. And it's like, if Jackson Dart lose that game, they got Eagles, Broncos, Eagles, Niners, who should be a little healthier by then. And then they get the Bears November 9th. So that's 2 months, a month and a half, where it's like, it's going to be real icky for the Giants. And I think you obviously want to see your guy play because, mind you, they did trade up. They traded their second-round pick for him. But I don't know, man. Maybe it's just an unfortunate schedule for them. Maybe it's just the growing pains Jackson Dart got to go through.
Yeah, man. And the saddest part is people think it's the quarterback. Like, yeah, Russell Wilson did not play good.
Yeah. Russell
Wilson's out here chucking pickles.
Yeah.
I mean, there are certain people in the Bible that couldn't become the man they were called to be until they got a wife. And some men, when they got their wife, they were done. That's biblical. Travis Kelce, Russell Wilson, like, as soon as they got their wife, they'll never be the same.
Go.
Shout out to, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to, you know what I'm saying? Love the family.
I'll be at home too.
But Russell Wilson is not the reason that
the Giants are playing bad, bro. Their offensive line is
No.
horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible. And
You don't.
one thing that a rookie quarterback does not need is the feeling of the D lineman in the backfield all night. Like now you finna get scary. Jackson Dart is a gunslinger coming in, so he might look just like Russell Wilson, especially considering the teams they're about to play. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's the next steps for the Giants. I just think it's atrocious. People thought that defense was going to keep them alive. That defense ain't looking like nothing either. So I don't know, bro.
The D line straight. It's just what can you name after the D line?
Yeah, if that. But so I know it's early, so let's just see. I want to know, I guess, like how y'all feel about these teams and players. Let me know y'all level of concern or panic for these teams and players. And first team up, the Baltimore Ravens. How reactive is your panic meter?
I feel like they'll pick it up towards the starting now. I don't have no panic in them right now because Lamar. One thing we know about Lamar, he wins. He wins in the regular season. So right now, I'm not panicking right now. One more L within 2 weeks. All right.
You saying the players don't execute, so there's no panic because the players are going to pick it up. Yeah. I have the direct opposite, bro. I have a panic attack, like, and the problem is I don't think it's the players 100%, bro. Like the coaching there is horrible, bro.
Derrick Henry, John Harbaugh's not fumbling the ball in the fourth quarter every game.
Derrick Henry did fumble 3 times in 3 games, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does that warrant to why he only got 12 carries last night? When he opened the drive with the touch, when he opened the team with the touchdown?
No,
because they haven't had 100 yards in the last 2 games, have they?
They carried
rushing.
The fumble was into the fourth quarter,
right? So at that point, that was his 12th carry because we didn't see him again. You wonder why you're losing. You stop running the ball, and then the type of runs that you come up with, you're running left and right like you don't have the biggest linebacker in the backfield. Run straight.
I'm not gonna lie.
He's a speed pack.
Yeah, Derrick Henry is not he's just a big back. He's not physical though.
He's a speed back.
Power.
He's just a big speed back.
I get what you're saying, but like the scheme of the scheme don't gotta be zone and wide zone. Because you can see that coming from a mile away.
He's best outside the tackles.
But run straight down the throat and run power, bro. That's how he scored.
It's not Derrick Henry.
Don't stop. Especially when you're running against a defense that is really running man-to-man, box it's manned up in the box. If everybody blocks their guy, or if you just block everybody on the strong side, bro, it's out of there. Nevertheless, I think coaching is horrible, bro. The 2-point conversions, I haven't seen them get a 2-point conversion my whole life. They get stopped at the 1-yard line 3 straight times in a row. If we're blaming that on Derrick Henry, we don't know football. The defense, I can't say that's 100% coaching because, bro, they got no sacks. Tell me they didn't blitz the whole night. The receivers were open. Sam Laporta was a guaranteed 3rd down conversion. Amon-Ra won me for fantasy, but like that's disgusting, bro. The Detroit Lions were able to run the ball, unlike Aguilar. No, unlike the Ravens offense, they were able to run the ball anywhere, any point, anytime. It's a big panic because I think it's a coaching issue. I've been saying John Harbaugh to not just avoid accountability for Lamar Jackson because Lamar Jackson missed a few throws last night, and sometimes Lamar Jackson holds on to the ball, trying to 6 sacks,
6, 7.
You know what I mean? Like
onto the ball.
I'm not gonna say the offensive line is playing that bad. However, the offensive line is not good. Let's not negate that. They've been giving up multiple sacks every week, and the Bills defense isn't that crazy. Like that, they're not that crazy. So I have a big panic because I think it's a coaching thing. I don't think it's a player thing. Like the coaching, regardless of the papers you have, like, bro, if you put your players in bad positions, they're not gonna make plays. If Derrick Henry's only getting 12 carries a game, they're chopped. They're chopped.
Yeah, I agree. I have moderate, medium panic for Ravens. They haven't shown that they would get over any hump this year. Panic meter for the Philadelphia Eagles offense.
It's only up. Well, you can stay the same actually. Due to how they utilize their offense, give me moderate because I feel like it just might stay like this. Luckily, he looked at AJ Brown more this week, but if they don't start getting better calls, then moderate is gonna look the same.
I'm gonna say moderate as well. The problem is I don't think the offense is going to be able to win them games. And what I mean is this: like, yes, they had the go ahead touchdown drive. But the Rams still got the ball back and got in field goal range.
Yeah.
2 block kicks in one game, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Like, I'm gonna just look it up on Google. I'm gonna let AI tell me. When was the last time we seen 2 block field goals?
Mind you, Vegas had a field day because Rams had plus 1.5 and the kick 6.
Yeah.
Don't ask me how I know that.
So I say all that to say, like, the defense is not as shut out like you say. Brando spoke on Sean McVay keeping the foot off the pedal. I spoke on Matthew Stafford missing key throws, specifically in the second half. I don't think that happens again when they run into the Rams again in the playoffs. I don't think that happens. I mean, the Bucs haven't lost to them in a minute. So, like, moderate, bro.
Panic. Yeah, I have moderate panic meter about the offense. I don't know how much more it will improve. I don't see Saquon repeating as he did last year, especially not at this rate. And their O-line is having health issues, so it's going to get to a point where hopefully it doesn't get to a point to them to where you're asking Jalen Hurts to beat you, because then we'll just have to start having a whole other conversation after that. Panic meter for the Kansas City Chiefs. Got their first win against the New York Giants this week. And they play the Baltimore Ravens this week.
This why. Yeah. Panic. They need this win bad. I'm going
to tell you what.
They're not going to get it.
Don't let the Ravens lose that game.
Yeah.
That again, panic attack.
Yeah.
It's panic attack both ways.
No, it's not. This is not about the Ravens, but don't let the Chiefs. Should I say, don't let the Chiefs win this game?
Yeah.
I'm not going to panic about the Chiefs though, because defense is still defense, and they're going to get their offense. They're going to get their weapons back. Xavier Rhodes should be getting healthy. Rashee Rice should come off the suspension. I would say moderate panic though, because their run game is abysmal. Kind of,
bro.
Like
it's because
Patrick Mahomes is the leading rusher for this team.
It's because you got 2 running backs that ran slower than me and Press in high school. That's why. Isaiah Pacheco, I told y'all he's trash.
They got rid of almost all of their interior linemen.
Pacheco, not chicken. He ran a 4.3 before he broke his foot. I can't let you do that.
Yeah, but Pacheco is also the worst rated running back in the league right now, if I'm right. They said out of 48, he's 48.
No, I was talking about he ran slower than y'all. That's cap. He ran a 4.3 until he broke his leg.
Oh yeah, wasn't that hand time because it was COVID? Everybody was running 4.3s. No, for real.
I say like to say
you running a 4.3 hand time.
I mean, in COVID year, shit, they gave everybody's. Jordan Davis ran a 4.4.
You know whose hand time is.
We seen his 4.4. Yeah, Sunday. Facts.
You know who?
He's skinnier now.
Facts.
He's still bigger than both of us, and he's moving faster.
Oh no, facts. He's moving faster than both of us. No shit. I would have been winded.
The whose hand time is running short though? Travis Kelce. We spoke about it before. You know, some men in the Bible, once they get a wife, their life is over. Yeah, Travis Kelce's done.
Forbidden fruit. Watch for the Adam's apple,
bro. It's no, you know, I'm happy for him, happy for his engagement. But as a football player, like, bro, I mean, I haven't seen him yet. I haven't. Like, and that is, I agree with you that the receivers are going to come back, but the problem is that when Travis Kelce no longer requires the special attention, when he's no longer the number one threat, you're now asking Rasheed Rice and Xavier Worthy to step into a role that they haven't seen before. Yeah. And so that's not really, now you got an extra guy to blitz. Like it becomes a problem if he doesn't pick it up. So like if Travis Kelce picks it up, I think they'll be fine, but I think Travis Kelce will be the make or break for their team.
Yeah. Yeah, it's time to draft a new tight end.
Yeah, you gotta find some new chicken at the tight end spot. Panic meter for Houston Texans, 0-3 on the season.
Good Lord.
Panic.
Who was supposed to win their division, right?
Houston, we have a problem.
That's what we said. That's what I said. I know that's what I said.
Houston, we have a problem. Wait, who's number one in their division right now?
The Colts.
Same division, yeah. Yeah, Houston,
Jaguars 2-1.
Yeah.
The best thing that's happening in Houston right now is Jerry Flowers. Bro. Ever since CJ Stroud tried to son Caleb Williams on the field, hey, bro, come here, bro. They've been horrible, bro, and that's pride, bro. Like you start smelling yourself. You know what I'm saying? You and Amber Rose leaving the game together, like. Time back up. That was years ago.
I was about to say Amber Rose taking
away.
Yeah.
He's doing all that Christ talk.
Yeah, he's losing himself. He got to get back to the book, brother. I know what that is. You know what I'm saying? The Lord has took his hand off of him. You know what I'm saying? I know what that is.
He lost his anointing.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's hey. I know. You know what I'm saying? Get back in that book, brother, for real. Like,
nice. Yeah, I think Houston should panic. They look terrible, and I don't think Joe Mixon is going to really save them either. Their O-line is trash, and you're trying to bring back a running back who broke his ankle, dislocated his ankle, actually. They need a panic. And Colts looking like they're going to run away with the division at this rate. Big test this week. We'll know more about them after this week. But, panic for them. And lastly, I had panic meter for the Denver Broncos. 1-2. Drop to the Colts, drop to the Chargers.
Red alert.
Red alert.
Explain
Red alert.
I'll let you explain that.
They lost to the number 3 and 4 team on the season.
I'll let him explain that. I'll let him explain that.
Red alert, because I don't think the one thing we was banking on was that defense.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have faith in that defense. Well, let me not say us.
The defense. Go ahead.
Y'all was banking on that defense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think they're gonna be competitive with every single team they play. I think they're gonna be competitive with every single team they play, but I don't think they're ever gonna get over that hump. I think they're gonna have a 500 season.
That's disgusting. I'm not gonna lie.
Good night. 500.
The reason I say it's disgusting because I just think you're not aware of what was about to happen. But this is what I see, right? They beat the Broncos, right? Week 1. You know, let's knock the rust off, right?
Wait,
how the Broncos beat the Broncos?
No, they beat the my bad. My bad. They beat the Titans week 1, knocked the rust off.
Barely. Yeah.
It's not a great game, right? They lose to the Colts, in which they had the game won, and then I hear a flag I've never heard of in my life with leveraging to allow them to kick the field goal again, 15 yards closer. That doesn't happen every night. It is what it is. It's one of those things where it's like, bro, like you lost, right? Then you lose to the Chargers, which we've already discussed. Justin Herbert looks like the MVP. after playing the Chargers maybe again, and then considering they have all their division games left, like 5 left, outside of the Eagles, bro, their schedule is butter.
Who's on that schedule right now?
They have Bengals, check. Eagles, Jets, check. Giants, check. Cowboys, check. Texans, check. Raiders, check. And then you have the division games with the Chiefs and the Chargers. And then Jaguars, check. Like, bro, all I got to do is take care of business. All they have to do is take care of business. If they lose like this to the games they're supposed to win, then I get you on the red panic. But based off what I've seen the first 3 weeks, I think they'll be okay, bro. They just got to beat the teams they're supposed to beat.
Yeah, I think the defense, I get it. It's not as good as we like. It's not as eye-popping as we like. But, you know, they are leading the league in sacks, quarterback pressures, pressure rates, and all of that because they're blitzing like almost every 3 plays. But like you said, they played the Colts, who we said offense has been an engine this year. The Chargers, who's arguably the best team in the league, arguably got the best wide receiver core. Chargers arguably got the best wide receiver core this year in Quentin Johnson, Keenan Allen, and Mccarthy. And they held them to what was it, 20, 17, 20? 23 points after Justin Herbert made a crazy go-ahead touchdown pass. That was one of the best throws I've seen all season. Actually, if not the best throw I've seen all season from Justin Herbert. So, yeah, the defense has got to step it up a little more. But I also think the offense, we was not only banking on defense, we was banking on the offense. We was banking on Bo Nix taking a step as well. Bo Nix still out there missing throws. He started last
Sophomore
season.
slump.
Sophomore slump. I mean, this is just him missing throws I've seen. So I'm not even going to count that to, they got film on him. Like, no, like he's out there missing throws. So maybe he pick it up second half. Panic meter for them, I say medium low.
Medium well.
Medium low. Yeah. Medium rare. I wouldn't panic too much because I think, like you said, they have a favorable schedule. They can pick it up and whatnot for the rest of the season. And I think they'll come around. Their offense is decent as long as Bo can get back to what he was doing in the second half last year.
No, that's real.
Y'all think Tyreek Hill getting traded this season?
I don't know who wants to take that. They got to take on a contract, right?
Like 30.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm taking on that contract given the off the field.
No better than Amazon Prime.
Nah. That's the reason I brought it up. Cause I'm like, this must be world news.
He's no better than Amazon Prime. He got re-signed last summer before last season. So I think he got 2 years left.
Yeah, and like I said, if you about to get sent to the Wade County Jail, who cares? Like, that's like, bro, we got to, you know what I mean? Like, I hope everything is well, and I hope justice is served. You know what I'm saying? But like, that's too risky to want to trade, given the off the field issues.
He'll finish the season, man. Somebody. I think somebody will bite because some from the Dolphins got to go. I think Jalen Waddle's the young guy. He stays. But Dolphins, they finna have to blow that up.
Bro. Yeah, that's
coach and all. Mike McDaniel experiment has ran its course.
Yeah.
What do y'all think is the asking call for Tyreek Hill?
Asking call? I mean, like you said, if you bring up that off the field issues, I give you a 5th round draft pick and some chips.
I'll give you better yet. I'll give you somebody that do TikTok dances. You go ahead and give me my boy back.
Juju?
Oh, you saying go back to Kansas City?
Bro, it's like It's the only answer.
You think the writing's on the wall?
It's the only answer.
It's the money on the wall.
No, the money on the floor. You gotta go get it. Go get it. I think depending how the contract is, they probably have to agree to how much the Chiefs take on. I still think the Chiefs will force Miami to take a chunk of that.
That's it's a good landing spot for any good receiver for sure. You know.
Nah, it's gonna be that'd be very dangerous for them.
Hey Hill, you want to come back? You do? All right. Go live on IG and say you'll beat your bitch again.
Right,
that's all.
That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Round. That's good stuff.
Dude.
That's great stuff. Hey,
you're coming here for the free.
Boys said adolescence 9/26. That's 3 days.
Well, the tape is coming off. Tell mama we taking off. There might have been 7 sevens. There's way more than 7 songs. She might have been absent, but we gonna mark her present, revealing all of the hidden truths of my adolescence. Adolescence. It's 7.
Go. Hey man, y'all be on the lookout, man. Album review coming real quick. You feel me?
No.
Adolescence 9/26. You know what I'm saying? You might see some more familiar faces on there. You might not. Oh no.
You just might.
You might hear some familiar sounds. I don't know, man. But yes, sir. Christian hip hop album. How you want to label that? I want to respect your artwork.
It's labeled under Christian for sure, but I genuinely like. I feel like this is arrogant when I say it, so I try not to say it. But I haven't heard too many projects better this year.
Listen there, and that's I can second that. It's not ridiculous to say.
I don't think that's ridiculous to say, bro. And I'm not like I'm trying to be as humble as possible. But like,
it's not ridiculous to say. I'll say it for him. It's definitely gonna be. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely a great piece of art. Yeah. So we'll see. We'll be on the lookout for that. Definitely keep your ears to the tunes, man. That's episode 132 though.
Go.
Round. Boom.